Number 4. Not only do we accept the love, not only do we believe the love, not only do we express the love, but then number 4, then we go and we live the love. 1 John 4:19 through 21 says this, "We love because He first loved us. If anyone says, 'I love God,' and hates his brother, he is a liar, for he who does not love his brother whom he has seen, cannot love God whom he has not seen. And this is the commandment that we have from Him, whoever loves God must also love his brother." Here's the idea. How do I show God that I love Him? Because I can't see Him. We just said, nobody's ever seen God. So what is it that we can do in order to express and to show our love and live this thing out? John puts it very simple, very practical, and says this: as you love other people, that's how you're showing God love. Jesus said the exact same words. If you remember Jesus, when He was talking about the end, this day of judgment, He says there's going to be sheep and there's going to be goats. And the sheep are going to say to Him, because He says, listen, man, whenever I was hungry, you fed me. Whenever I was thirsty, you gave me a cup of water. Whenever I needed clothes, you did that for me. They say, when? Jesus, we never saw you. We don't ever remember doing this for you. He says, whatever you did for the least of these, you did for me. Jesus says, as we are loving people in this way, we are living out the love that God has given us. Go ahead and write down these blanks. Our attitude towards other people is not determined by them, but by the love in us. Our attitude, our affection, our love towards other people is not determined by them, but by the love in us. Now, Windsor Park, you know this very well. You know this if you've come to any one of the events that we have here. Time and time again, after a movie night, before a movie night, when I get up, I say these words, and I've said it hundreds of times throughout my ministry to hundreds of people, is this. I say we are doing this because we love Jesus and we believe that He loves you. Time and time again, I've said that sentence. Listen, I'm doing this because of the love that He has placed in me, that I want to express that and love you and show you how much it is that He loves you. And so whenever we do this and we accept the love and we believe the love and we express love and then we live out the love, we experience this peace. So here's the point of the message. When we know and believe the love that God has for us, and I would add on there, when we live it out, we experience peace. One of my favorite quotes on this comes from Brandon Manning. I read this to you 4 years ago when we were in this passage. He says this: the American church today accepts grace in theory, but denies it in practice. We say we believe that the fundamental structure of reality is grace, not works, but our lives refute our faith. By and large, the gospel of grace is neither proclaimed, understood, nor lived. Too many Christians are living in the house of fear and not in the house of love. Here's what John's saying. Here's what Brennan Manning's saying. Too often, Christians continue to get wrapped up in, I need to do these things so that God loves me. It's just our natural tendency. And John is pleading with us, saying, listen, instead of that, because that's always going to lead to fear. Because it's always going to say, have I done enough for God to love me? Have I done enough to earn my way into heaven? Have I done enough to do these things and these things and these things? He says, no. Rather than that, accept the love and then live it out. Listen, we love in this way not to earn God's favor, but because He's put His love within us. It's a very different way of living. And so I close with this question for us, going back to Brennan Manning's quote. Today, where are we living? Hey, are we living in a house of fear, wondering, have we done enough? Will He truly forgive me? Or are we living in the house of love that says, because I have been so loved and so forgiven, I want to love other people in the same way?